of my absolute favorites to fish in the fall is a lipless crankbait. This is a red-eye shad. It is really, really close to the hatch that these fish are keying on. We have giant masses of bait that move into the shallows, and they come in huge balls. And you see these balls of bait scatter as bass run through them, and they're feeding, they're gorging themselves on. When I'm out fishing and I see a fish blow up, or if I'm just covering a long stretch of bank and I don't see a lot out on the bank, whether it be a rock transition or just a flat to get to where I'm going to the back of a pocket, I'm gonna have a red-eye shad or a lipless crankbait in my hand, especially this 1/4 ounce size. It's truly really close to what they're feeding on, and I'm gonna just produce more fish with it. I feel like this thing is so universal. You can fish it so many ways. I keep it in my hand when I'm moving across long distances through the backs of these pockets and across these shallow flats. It's a chunk as far as you can get it and wind it back as quick as you can. I will yo-yo it. I'll drag it a little bit on the bottom, meaning I'll let it actually go to the bottom, and then I'll actually just pick my rod tip up and I'll slow roll it across the bottom, because a lot of times these fish that are blowing up on this bait and running through these balls of bait, they run through a ball of bait and then they go right back to the bottom and they just wait for their next opportunity for a ball of bait to swim over. So instead of going over their head like you will with a topwater bait whenever they're actively feeding, if these fish are back on the bottom underneath the ball of bait, which is where they position themselves, you drag this lipless crankbait through there and they're gonna think it's just a free meal. So if it's a shallow pocket, this is what I'm throwing.